Hey everybody, welcome. My name's On Together. Welcome to this. We're going to have a quick look at the hotel room, the Parkroyal in Kuala Lumpur. I've seen a few of these videos and they're quite helpful for deciding if you want to book a hotel or not when you're looking at going away. So since I'm here, I thought I'd do a quick show round of what we've got in the Parkroyal. And there's a couple of Parkroyals in Kuala Lumpur. One is the Parkroyal itself, the other one is the Parkroyal Service Suites, which is more expensive. We are in the cheaper one because that's how I roll. So yeah, as you come in, door is here. As you come in through the door, the standard bits and bobs. Electrics won't work unless your key card's in the slot. A couple of switches there, one for the bath lights and one for the entrance lights above us. Bathroom's pretty standard. It's pretty nice, but it's pretty standard for a hotel of this calibre. This is a 5-star hotel, so you would expect things to be, to be of a certain standard. In the bag that's in there is the hairdryer, switches and various shaver point, and a plug socket is here. The usual bits and bobs that you'd expect, towels and toiletries and that sort of thing. That plant is alive, and a live plant in the corner there. Just come round, obviously in case you need to use the loo, in case you need to use the foam rather while you're on the toilet. I don't know why they do that, everywhere seems to do that now. And the standard bath and shower. With a curtain rather than a screen, which is a bit clingy and annoying, but what are you going to do? Other than that, showers are pretty good. I've not ever had hot water. Wow, I've made a mess of that sentence. And they're pretty strong. They run pretty good. So yeah, bathroom more than adequate. When you come through here, a couple of other facilities that we've got. If we look in here, very handy, there's a safe. I reckon that safe is probably big enough to take a 15-inch laptop. I have a 17-inch laptop, it won't quite fit. A 15-inch probably would do. It's a pretty substantial safe, and it's certainly good enough to keep everything else secured away. A couple of drawers in here as well, which are always very nice. See my Mozzie bite? Look at that. It's horrible. Here, iron and ironing board. I put that away, which is why it's so scruffy. That was really nice when I came. Iron and ironing board set up for you, ready to go. Your standard complimentary robes, and then the slippers are down there as well. Is that a scale down there? Oh yeah, and a scale if you want to weigh yourself and give yourself grief about how much you've eaten since you've been here. A couple of bits of art and various bits. Then we come into the main room, and it's pretty spacious. Little bedside cabinet here. I don't know if this video is going to, it might do. Just the sheer size of this bed is ridiculous. I'm pretty close to 6 feet tall, and I can lie long ways across this bed with my head and my feet not going over the edge. It's pretty darn huge. It takes up an awful lot of the room. What else have we got here? We've got the standard cabinet here, TV, fridge underneath. This is quite nice. There are obviously overpriced bits and bobs in there, but there's plenty of room for you to put your own stuff in if you need to as well. There doesn't seem to be any weight sensors or anything like that. It won't charge you. I know a few hotels charge you if you add things to their fridge, which for a couple of friends of mine, they're diabetic, and trying to store their medicine and stuff, they get charged for it every day, which is a bit of an outrage. But here, no such thing. A couple more bits of art up there. It's only Bravia TV, none of your LG or Arcos or whatever they are nonsense here. Nice thing with this as well, accessible options to the side, USB port, an HDMI port that works. I've had the laptop hooked up to that, so if you want to watch your own stuff, that's fine. Nice little desk area, decent sized. Nice big mirror again over there, with your phone and everything else. There is a wired internet point there, which I've not bothered to try, I must admit. There's a plug socket sitting in there as well. Internet's been fine. I've been here 5 days, I think. This is the last day. It's been fine every day, except for today. Hasn't worked at all today. And today is a Saturday, so whether they just pile up at the weekend, and so the system becomes overloaded, I don't know. Little seating area here, just to sit down, and the table as well by the window. The other bedside table, we've got this nifty little device here, and from here you can adjust your alarm call times, all the lights for the rooms. You've got settings for all of those and settings for the aircon as well. And you can get through all of that stuff. Aircon works fine, little gizmos up there. That's pretty darn good. So, the only thing with this place is a couple of things. One, as I say, internet didn't work today. Don't know if that's a standard problem or whether we just had a glitch today. The second thing is, look at that. Now, what time is it here? I think it's about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Traffic is crazy, and the hotel sits right on this junction. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear the horns and the loud motorcycles and that sort of thing. I'm up on the 19th floor, and I do get a bit of noise from this junction. Nothing so bad as to keep me awake or anything, but single glazing. That's the biggest problem here. So the only thing I would say to coming here, make sure you can get a room. If you can, make sure you get a room on a high floor, because otherwise the noise from this could be problematic for you. Other than that, it's it's a decent view. We've had a bit of rain, as you can see, because not surprising, it's Kuala Lumpur. Times Square is just here. Times Square. We're I don't know, within a 2-minute walk of maybe 3 or 4 large shopping centres. It's an excellent location. It really is great. Can't fault the location at all. Maybe a mile or maybe a kilometre or so, I suppose, from the Petronas Towers, and maybe a mile or so from the just don't want to mix up those. A kilometre from the Petronas Towers and a mile from the KL Tower. They're both easily walkable. I mean, there's a million cabs sitting around, but the trouble with the cab is you end up sitting in that if you pick the wrong time of day. So as you can see, half the people jump the lights, everybody else goes. Nobody lets the people who jump the lights get out of the way, and it just ends up completely blocking up. It's just insane. I don't know if you can hear those horns, but they could be the only problems for you. So there we go. That is the Parkroyal. Parkroyal in London is a district in London, which is this. I don't know if this is named after that or not. Parkroyal in London is a dump. It's between Harlesden and Willesden. Why you would want to name a hotel after that, I don't know. Fortunately, this isn't a dump. I really like it, to be honest with you. Location's excellent, rooms are really nice, staff are great.